Hi Virgo. This whole season is about how you think and how you feel. Your ruling planet Mercury, the planet of the mind, the planet of technology and communication, is transiting Gemini, where it rules. So there's a period of rulership, there's a period of domicile, of feeling, I just feel like even more like yourself. And then Mercury goes into Cancer, and you're going to be feeling your feelings. You're going to feel today. Hey Virgo, it's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Gemini season 2024, baby. Mercury rules Virgo and Gemini, and with your ruling planet transiting the sign that it rules, I do feel like optimization. Gemini is the sign of I think, Cancer is a sign of I feel. On June 3rd, Mercury goes into Gemini, and then on June 17th, Mercury goes into Cancer. So it feels like his time in rulership is actually kind of short, but I feel like it's just enough. It's just what you need. So we're gonna get it together. Go ahead, hydrate, light it if you got it. As I create a safe space for my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Gemini season 2024. Virgo, I feel like you get a break or you get some help in some sort of way. It almost feels like Mercury in Gemini is just going to help move things at the pace that you want them to be going at. It's going to help your mind get clearer. It's going to help you communicate more effectively. I just feel like there's finally relief or break in your mind because Mercury in Taurus had you really, really focused your mind on your money and your money on your mind, and the work that you did absolutely pays off. 10 of Pentacles being the first card out for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is you starting a brand new relationship with your mind, starting a brand new relationship with your money, with your body, with your self-worth. There may be somebody else around you with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements that's on the come up or is also thriving in some sort of way. I feel like this is new business deals. This is, for some of you, a new tax bracket. For some of you, and you've been called to this, all by way of you listening to your calling, you will initiate a new chapter when it comes to your self-worth and to money, because your self-worth does play a role in how much money you make. And there is something, I also feel like there's a new chapter in how you interact with your family. So I feel like those of you who are struggling with family or having consistent family issues, I feel like you start to finally lean into chosen family. And the concept of chosen family has been coming up a lot actually in Gemini season. So I do feel like that's something to, like, an important asset to remember that you have. Like, just because you and your family don't get along doesn't mean that you don't have family. Doesn't mean that there aren't people that are, you know, showing up in those familial capacities for you. I just saw 3, 2, 1 on the clock. Go for it. Shoot your shot, do the thing, make the investment, talk to that person, take that call, take that class, take the risk. 3:33 I just saw on the clock. It's like the divine is collaborating with you, co-creating with you, and it's going to require bravery. There may be somebody with Leo placements or a paternal figure that is maybe giving you a headache or is really showing up and encouraging you. I just feel like you're going to have to tap into your willpower. Where are you harnessing your willpower? What makes you feel weak? What are you afraid of? It's time to face it. With the Strength card coming out, there is a whole new cycle around courage, around control. That's the thing. I think you've been so controlled And you've been so specific about, like, maybe you've been even micromanaging things. I just feel like there is a period of relief from that. And a need to understand, though, I say it all the time, all that we can control is what we voluntarily put into our bodies, whether we react or respond, and what we do about our intentions. And I feel like you are just moving in a way more masterful arena around control. There also could be somebody in your family that's trying to silence you or quiet you, or like you're being too loud, or trying to get you to follow suit or fall in line. And that just is like not going to work. That's not going to happen. But make sure you're not doing that to other people. Make sure that you're not silencing people or making things more difficult than they have to be. We have the Empress, the Four of Wands, and then the Page of Pentacles. All the cards coming out with, on the bottom of the deck, is the Queen of Wands reversed. So I feel like now that things are on the up and up, don't get all cunty, don't get all bratty, don't be a tyrant, don't, you can be direct without being a bitch. You can be, there is a lot of yellow here, and it's interesting, because yellow is the solar plexus chakra. That's where all of your willpower comes from. There's definitely somebody with Leo placements, I feel like, that's playing a big role or influencing you in some sort of way. With the Queen of Wands reversed, this is like, hey, you need to trust your vision. Hey, you need to trust your gut. And it doesn't mean you need to, like, you get to choose whether you react or respond. I do feel like your responses are really important this season. The way that you show up for things, your bravery, making sure that you're not being petty, that you're not operating from a place of jealousy or being a tyrant, being really controlling, or abusing your power in some sort of way. This also could be a lack of confidence. Some of you have been trying and trying and trying, and now you're at this point where you are almost wanted to give up, and then bam, 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 bam. There's this major reinvention of yourself. There's this major come up financially. If you let it. Have you done your part? Have you done the work? Have you assessed your value? 2 major arcana and 1 court card. So, well, 2 if you count the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, then the King of Cups is underneath that. So I do feel like the company that you keep is important. If this isn't you, this may be someone around you, maybe somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements, or someone really authoritative, someone really bossy, someone trying to come in and run the show, or you feeling there could be a power struggle that you're needing to move navigate very wisely, it feels like. And the response is not anger. The response is not, don't fall into like a pissing contest or like trying to one up people. Be careful of your attitude. Be careful of your tone, the word choice that you're using to speak to people. That feels really, really important. It feels like slow and steady has won your race. So let yourself be slow, be calm, be confident. With the Strength card coming out here, this combination feels like bravery to me. Are you brave enough to go for what you want? Are you brave enough to control yourself? Are you brave enough to like stop being neurotic and to really like lean into the audacity to be calm, the audacity to have faith? There is something around like, don't you know who you are? Don't you know what you've worked for? Why is this camera is pissing me off today? It just is not giving the clear picture that I want. Hold on. Like, bro, what are we doing? That just made it worse. Anyway, you may be really nitpicky. That could be a thing that's coming up. But with the Empress, it feels like knowing your worth, knowing your value, acting accordingly. I feel like some financial stability comes in and finally gives you the opportunity to breathe, the opportunity to vacation, to relax, to, it's important, I feel like, for you to reconnect with nature. You reconnecting to nature is really going to bring you back down to earth. It's going to make you more calm, cool, collected, make it easier for you to deal with people and easier for people to deal with you. I do feel like there is definitely, for those of you who are married, there could be pregnancy, there could be like you building a business together, there could be like a recommitment to like a renewing your vows, or there could be like a recommitting to each other. I feel like there's just lots of fun that is available to you for those of you who are married or are in a like deeply committed relationship in some sort of way. This could be like traveling, going to parties, going to festivals, going to just like enjoying the festivities, enjoying your union again, not being so preoccupied with work and whatever it is that you're trying to create, that you actually become creative. I feel like there's an uptick in your creativity, especially if you let yourself get outside, especially if you let yourself be in nature. You are an earth sign and you need to be connected to the earth. You will get way more energy, way more calm and ground. That's the thing. I think you guys need grounding. I just saw 1111 with the 4 of Wands here. Make a wish. What are you wishing for? Whatever it is you're wishing for, I feel like good news is on the way. Good news is coming in. This is like the initial stages of a new business chapter, a new hobby. You're reinventing yourself in some sort of way. And this is fucking beautiful. I'm excited to clarify this over on The Plunge on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Over there, we clarify all the cards. There's all kinds of astrological content. Come on, come join the ethical cult. It's fun around these parts. There's no forced spiked Kool-Aid happening. Hydrate. Oh my God, I put too much vitamin C. It's so tart. And speaking of tart, there could be something there with like, are some of you experiencing jealousy? Is there a lack of confidence or a waning in your confidence? Are there confidence issues? Are you struggling to maintain the vision? Are you struggling to maintain your goals and aspirations? Some of you have put a lot of work into something and it just feels like you may be giving up just as the payoff comes in. It's always darkest before dawn, so don't give up. I know you won't. Don't give up. Keep fighting. Keep putting the energy in. Keep putting the work in, especially if this is in regards to family or a relation or like a commitment and your ego. There's a lot of yellow out here. And that's speaking towards like whatever it is that you've put your willpower, your energy into. I feel like you've grown it. You expand it. Let me zoom out a little bit. There is a new chapter in self-worth that I feel like is really giving you the bravery to ask yourself, what is it that you believe in? What do you feel like you're capable of? Are you fulfilling your potential? Are you really stepping up to the plate? Some of you absolutely do, and it absolutely pays off. You or someone around you may be pregnant. They may have Taurus or Libra placements. There could just be somebody that you love getting married. You may be getting married, proposed to, moving in with someone, moving in with a partner, taking things to the next level with a partner. And for those of you who are already, deeply committed, this just looks like there's an opportunity for some really good times. And I do feel like it is important for you to, for those of you who are committed, for you to be focusing on your union. The union there. Oh my God, please just, okay. Focusing on staying together, focusing on like it's us against the world, not us against each other. It's us against this problem, not this divisive kind of individualistic mindset around problem resolution or conflict resolution, possibly. I feel like that's a thing, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You are, I feel like shitty habits have been exposed to you, your shitty habits, and there is something about reinventing yourself, starting a new path, starting new hobbies, starting new habits. I do feel like in some sort of way, Mercury being in Taurus really like kicked your ass in gear. Taurus is a sign of I have. Taurus is value. It's money. It's adaptability. It's, you know, it's a serious energy. And so it feels important that you're getting serious about yourself, that you're getting serious about your health, that you're, there may be a child that you're in your life that you're needing to pay attention to, or they finally start making money, or somebody's paying you back. There's good news coming in about money. I'm going to clarify this. Also, for free shit, check out my Instasham at JustJ_everything, TikTok at JustJEverything, and for other dope shit that I do, my website, JustJEverything.com. All the links are in the description box below, along with the channeled song that I have divined for you this season. So be sure to check that out. And there may be somebody paternal in your life, a father figure that it's funny, this is a father and a mother card. And so there could just be new ways of communicating with your parents, or with certain caregivers or people who play these kind of maternal or paternal roles in your life. I feel like you are learning how to be a better parent. You are learning how, like, what not to do, learning from your parents, learning from your grandparents, learning from other people's mistakes in some sort of way. I feel like it is a season to analyze your relationship to nurturance. The Empress is the creative state embodied, and I feel like you need to get creative in how you deal with your family, need to get creative in how you parent, need to get creative in how you make money. This is a time for you to be in your maker bag. You can make things, you can, but you can create things too. And I feel like learning the difference. You can only make from the masculine, but you create from the feminine. And it's asking you, the divine is asking you to get reconnected with your divine feminine energy so that you can start to like reassociate or like reacquaint yourself with femininity. Why are you doing this? What is the fucking problem? I'm gonna take my phone to get fucking, maybe I need to take this screen cover off. This is gonna bother me. Hold on one second. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I'm doing this during the Virgo video. I know that this is just so annoying for you guys. But I cleaned it off before. It's just not doing what it needs to do. Either way, go for it. Shoot your shot. Believe in yourself. You fucking got this. There may be somebody with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, or Libra placements that I feel like is having a good time. You may be envying somebody that you're like, damn, sure wish I could do that. Sure wish I could have this life. Sure wish and you can. It's just a matter of will you allow yourself to. Some of you are meeting somebody that you're like, wow, I could really see myself being with this person. Wow, we could really do this. And And especially if they have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, or Libra placements, maybe even Virgo. I like Virgo and Virgo together. Suns, Virgo suns. This just does look like recommitment. The initial stages of a new beginning, the initial stages of a new relationship with your body, with money, with your self-worth. From the 10 to the page feels like a new relationship with what you're embodying, what belief, like you are embodying your beliefs, you're embodying value in a different way. Some of you, I feel like there is definitely like you're manifesting something good, manifesting something positive, manifesting some shit that is gonna really feel like a new beginning, manifesting something that really gives you confidence and courage to try something new, to go for it, to shoot your fucking shot. And I'm just ready to clarify it. Let's get into it. I'll see you over on Patreon. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. I love you. But one more thing, Virgo, before I go. This is the best reading so far. Like, this is so good. I'm like literally not worried about you guys in the slightest. Not that I'm worried about other signs, but I just feel like you really have your shit together. You really are entering a new phase of like needing to really trust yourself, to trust that you got it. You got to stop second guessing yourself. Got to stop like questioning every fucking thing that you do. I know that has got you here, but it's not going to get you there. It's not going to get you where you want to be. Like, you questioning yourself is not going to get you consistently questioning and second guessing yourself and having that mindset that you've got to do it all yourself. If you have issues delegating or outsourcing tasks, it's going to prove to be really beneficial if you let yourself believe that you can have help. I just do want to reiterate how positive this reading is. This is one of the best readings, the best like card pulls that I've seen. I just feel like you really, really got this. And for those of you who don't feel like you have it, it's time to like tune in with that self-worth. It's time to tune in with confidence. And also with your perspective. Gemini is a sign of I think. And if you think that it's just a matter of time before the other shoe drops, then watch. It's gonna drop, and it's gonna drop at the most inconvenient time possible. So I really want you to be careful about the words that you're saying. I want you to be really careful about the thoughts that you're thinking. You are the sign of I analyze, but analyzation is a higher octave than thinking. And so we're back at square one. We're back at the beginning. There is like a renewal. You being, don't be afraid to be a student. Don't be afraid to start over. Don't be afraid to be a novice. Don't be afraid to step out of that masterful role into a position of needing to be taught or directed in some sort of way. I just heard from the mouths of babes. So there could be a really good idea that's coming from a kid or someone younger than you. But either way, Virgo, sun, moon, and rising, you're moving towards mastery. And I just feel like all of your like neurotic hard work is really paying off, babe. Let's get into it. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.